Seventh part of loving a bad boy best friend with anger issues. But will you step back when he will be? Author point of view. Taehyung entered in a room with you in his arms and shut the door with his foot. You were taken aback by that luxurious room. He sat down on the bed and you were the you will get here anything you need. Jan, is this Julie's house? Da, it was just bought under her name. Money was mine. Jan, how did you have so much money when you lost words when suddenly he Da, don't worry about these things. His hand at your back was moving in a slow motion. You opened your mouth to say something, and he again gave you. John, let me talk, you whined. Da, I cannot resist these beautiful petals. He smiled proudly when you blushed. Da, if you will change colors like this, then how will I control myself? And I really don't want to make you scream when you look this much weak. Jan, hey, don't call me weak. Da, then do my naughty princess wants to all night, slightly pulling your hairs. Yan, Taehyung. He growled when you gasped with his name. Taehyung, you taste so good. Getting on his feet, he moved around the bed and put you under the covers. You held on his collar, not letting him go back. Ta, you are provoking me. He caressed your face and traced his fingers. Ta, if I get started, then you cannot stop me. You looked in his dark eyes, and the emotions in them quickened your heart rate. Ta, it's your first day, so rest. He backed up and switched off the lights. Sean, where are you going? Your voice laced with fear. Ta, relax. Have a little work to do. He walked out, and you tried to sleep to calm your nerves. Stella and Lime reached to your house. Felix's wounds were treated, and they were all now worried about you. Your mother. Do something and bring my daughter back. Lime. I never thought that Taehyung will kidnap her like this. That is what your family told them, that Taehyung forcibly took you with himself. Your mother. He didn't look in his senses. Stella's sharp gaze was observing every one of them. Stella. I thought that she would happily live with her boyfriend. Your father shifted at his place while your mother passed a look to Felix. Lime, Mom, please. Felix, he is no more her boyfriend. Why would she want to live with a killer? And above all this, she was agreed for the engagement. Lime, what, really? He was unable to believe this, but a relief rushed into him. Your mother, yes, but we need to help her now. Lime, don't worry, Auntie. I will do my best. Stella looked away boringly, seeing his son head over heels for you. Your father, I had informed the police. They will be here for investigation. Felix, if they get solid against Taehyung, then it would be easy. Lime thought for a moment. Lime, I hope they find out soon. Stella, when will we sign the business agreement? Lime stared at her mother with a disapproving look. Your father, first let's find my daughter. That made Stella gritted her teeth. Stella, sure. You were shaking your head in your sleep and your forehead was covered in sweat. With a jerk, you sat up and looked around. It took you a few seconds to get your memory back. Jan, ah, these dreams. You stepped down the bed and then headed to bathroom. You changed into fresh clothes which were kind of party type and revealing too. Jan, Taehyung and his choice. Thinking about him, you left the room. You freely roamed in the house and it was too big. No one was there and a creepy feeling ran up to your spine. Jan, Taehyung. You called his name as you spot him near the kitchen counter. He did not respond. Maybe he missed your call. You walked up a little closer and saw him taking some medicine with water. Jan, are you alright? He flinched and turned around. His red eyes met with yours, and you felt them empty. Someone, strangers. Jan, you here? You went near him and looked at that medicine on the counter. Jan, what is this for? Why were you taking it? He sighed and held your face in his palms. Da, just a muscle relaxant. I was a bit tired. You put your hands above his. Jan, you should rest. Why are you overworking? Da, they will not sit in peace, and I will not let them take you away. Darkness mixed with the redness of his eyes, and you averted your gaze. Jan, don't worry, they will not. Da, I don't understand how that lime even thought of getting married with you. He removed his hands and drank the remaining water in a glass. Jan, I heard he is still a son. You never told me that he is your stepbrother. Da, I also didn't know. He shrugged off and put back the glass with a thud. Your lips parted when he eyed you from head to toe, as he seemed to notice the changed dress. His gaze was you up. Da, you look exactly how I imagined you in this dress. You smiled while stuffing back a strand of hair behind your ear. John, all dresses are too revealing. I cannot wear them for going to uni. Lines appeared between his brows. Da, you are not going anywhere. You looked at him with confusion. Jan, semester started and so I need to. Da, it's not safe, Jan. Jan, I am sure they cannot break in university security. Da, but I can't take the risk. Jan, I will go and come with Julie, so just don't be paranoid. He rested his hands on your waist and pulled you. Da, I am like this when it is about you. Jan, but Taehyung, I don't want to skip classes. He wasn't in mood of talking, as he, Da, let's talk about this later. He picked you up and took you to the couch. Da, and cuddle for now. You dropped the idea of arguing and just cuddled with him. You came in classroom with Julie, who was teasing you. Julie, you look so lively in just 2 days. What that Taehyung did with you? Yan, stop. While laughing, you both took your places. You felt uncomfortable when everyone stared at you. Julie, it will be difficult. The news is spread that you were kidnapped. Yan, what? Half an hour passed. Teacher was in the mid of her lecture when you were called in the principal's office. Familiar faces in principal's office scared you. Your family and a few police officers were there. Your mother, Jan, my daughter. You were startled by her reaction as she hugged you. Your mother, we were so worried. Are you okay? Did he hurt you? Jan, Mom, Felix, we will take her home, he said and stood tall. Then your eyes fell on Lime too. Jan, I don't. Your mother. We will keep you safe this time. She firmly grabbed your arm and you saw warning in her eyes. But you didn't want to go back to that place. Jan, I am living with my boyfriend and I don't want to go with my parents. You announced bravely while looking at those officers. Your mother, Jan, officer. As far as we know, Taehyung kidnapped you. Jan, no he didn't. I went with him by my own wish, Felix. Enough. He yelled, ignoring Liam's cares and approached you. Felix, come home, Jan. He greeted each word. Officer, you are living with a criminal. It's not good for you. Jan, he is not a criminal. You looked at Felix. Jan, but they are. They forced me to marry. Felix slapped you in front of them, and no one stepped up to stop him. Tears dropped one after another from your eyes. Felix, you will marry where we want. Jan, never. He again raised his hand, and you shut your eyes. But it didn't reach to you. You opened your eyes and saw Taehyung holding Liam's hand. Just 2 days ago, I taught you how to behave, and here you are again hurting my princess. Relief spread inside you as your man was there, but you were scared when officers also headed to him. My lawyer will talk with you. Will talk with you, officer. But you, Felix. His eyes moved, and a mark on your face made him hold Felix by his collar. You shouldn't have done this. Lime was standing in silence, but a plan was knitting. Don't you know what I do with people who hurt my yarn? And that was his mistake, to threaten him so loud. To be continued. Thanks for watching and love you all.